Yeah. So, it is kind of like I would like to share my like experience like through the interviews and all. Also like the entire the learning process also like from started from I mean starting the course from Aegis and how it helped in like cracking the interview and learning the skills and currently I'm using, and also like taking in particular example because I'm in Findability Sciences, I'm working on mainly on time series forecasting and some clustering and those kind of projects are also there. So let me share my screen. Yeah, uh, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, Vaisak, yes.
Okay. Yes. So, like for specifically on a time series, taking like how the theoretical knowledge we learned about data science and how we are applying in industry, like in projects and all, how we are applying those knowledge. I mean, what are all the difficulties we'll face, and is this enough? Like whatever the knowledge we acquired, will it be ever enough? So in this I mean, by taking this time series forecasting example, I will just go through that. So like first, I mean, I think this audience like they have like just completed their course and waiting for the interviews, right? Placement drive, right? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, you're audible.
Ma'am, just need to like see like I mean this the second I mean September batch I mean about to finish their and course and started the
Right.
interview mock AI. So, like this learning from starting from the learning data science, what the concepts and some basic mathematical I mean vectors and all for different model. So learning from there. So first we do like a building of our mathematical foundation and the core concepts like machine learning algorithms and data analysis techniques and visualization techniques, and also like databases, how do we extract data from databases, and from there only we do analysis. So various process. The first step is to build the uh, mathematical foundation, then learn the core components of data science. And so once we do this, I mean, we'll be having some understanding about how, I mean, how valuable is the data for each, say, for a particular company, how they can improve their business and all using the data, I mean, previous historic data, they can learn from it and do the planning, also the improvements, various insight we'll get it from. So the basic thing is we will learn about the data, and we will get the foundation, then go, I mean, for example, if I take for classification example, given like whether for example, if we take uh, to classify like some for a customer, whether we need to know whether that customer will is going to default, suppose in a finance example, in a banking example. So if I take a customer, I have the data about his previous credit score and etc. example. So we run a classification model and we get take the output. So we need to know, understand like which model to choose, like according to like how what is our data. I mean, first thing is like whether it is possible to get it from the data. Say we have a data, a very less amount of data, then it is not possible. So there is no point going into machine learning models and all, and then using the resources and finding out the result. So that won't be suitable. So first we need to see whether the data is sufficient to get some insight. So huh like first thing what we do is like defining and studying the problem statement. So suppose I am taking here a time series example. So suppose for a manufacturing plant, so they are producing different types of product. So they are transferring into their different branches also. So we need to know, like, I mean, how many how quantity of each product we need to transfer for each branches a monthly basis. So we have the historic data from suppose 20 years back, in each month what was the quantity of each product we sent and what was the sale happened there. So we have this historic time series pattern. So first we need to define the problem statement. Here it is like for the few upcoming say 6 months, we need to forecast what will be the sales quantity. So that will be a time series forecasting problem. So first we need to define that problem. Then we need to study whether it is possible to forecast such say like if we have only for some 1 2 year data and we need to predict for like 7 8 months, so maybe it won't be possible in that case. So we need to study that also, whether the whatever the problem statement in hand, is it possible by the data in hand. So then only we need to make decision. I mean, then only we go into like which model to use and upcoming, I mean, what all the next step we need to take for this. So for the important task is we define the problem statement and I mean evaluate it whether it is possible using the data in hand. Uh, so after that, here it is a time series example I took. So first thing is we need to do research on what all are the available in current what all are the methods used to forecast time series. Like we have auto regressive models like arima, and also like Facebook prophet, advanced models like Facebook prophet, and also deep learning models also are there. So we need to do a research on, I mean, in the data in our hand, what all models we can, what all methods we can use to produce the forecast. So this will be you need to do like, I mean, because our main goal is to forecast with good accuracy. I mean, it should not be like there is a branch where high for sales are happening, but you are forecasting it less, just giving the previous 2 3 months. It should not be that case. We need to see what all are the available models, and then perform the choose the model carefully and do the modeling and training, validation, and forecasting. So coming into training and validation, like here also we need to for time series forecasting, it is different from other machine learning models. Like uh, normally what we do in other classification models and all, we split the training and randomly split the data to training and validation sets. So in time series, what is important is like we can't randomly choose any data points. We should split it like continuously. Like if we are if we have some 2000 to 2022 data, so say we can split it into 2000 to 2020 training data and the 2 year validation data. So this is possible, but we can't do it like shuffle like that. For each problem in hand, we have a different method for training and validations. So going to the next is like once we train the model, so it is a continuous process. It is not like we got the project and we did it, like we fixed one model and every month we are using that only. It is not the case. Also, like we need to search for like for in our one particular project I am dealing with. So it is related to a like HVAC industry. So one client is there. So they need to do this, I mean, sales of their AC and condenser and this kind of product they have. So they need to know each branch how many product they need to ship, so that they will be able to exactly sell according to the sale. The number of product will be there in their inventory in each branch. So there, what we have done is to improve it. Is like we also search for like other data. Like suppose it is in US, so we search in US based like in US each state what is the say unemployment rate, and also like what is the construction related variables. Like they have this you will get it from US government website, like how many houses are being built and all. So it is kind of logically it is related to that HVAC industry, those variables. So we went and extracted those data also, and that also we compared it with the time series data and find out like whether this month this unemployment rate is going up. So there are chances are there. I mean, the sales may go down. So this kind of additional research also we have to do. So like uh, as a conclusion, like whatever like theoretical knowledge we have, so that will help in basic modeling and all. But after that, once you have to give some of your thoughts also, like how we can improve it. Like you have to think out of the box. If you say we can put it in that way, like how you can improve your forecast or anything. So like it is kind of like you can say it helps I mean knowledge we acquired, theoretical knowledge. But when it comes to industry, you need to like search for, I mean, research for more, like, I mean, what is current state of the art models, what all are happening. So yes. So yeah. If you have any like, I mean, doubts or anything related to your interview and preparation or anything, uh, yes, you can ask. Yes.
Anybody would like to ask anything? So Vaisakh, tell me your experience, like how you have gone through how was your preparation? How did you prepare? And how are the interviews? So if you can just tell about that.
Sure. Yeah, like coming into like preparation, like what I just said in the beginning, like basics, like say like visualization, say starting from data analysis, like different data types, how do you handle, how do you visualize it and all. So like when it come to interview, they interviewers tend to ask these kind of questions, like to establish you have the basic understanding about how to deal with the data. I mean, once you get a data, like get a data set, how you are dealing with it. So they will ask from like basic questions like data types, like how do you visualize a certain, like for example, a categorical example, like male, female, this kind of column is there. So how will you visualize? So this kind of basic, it should be thorough. Like, I mean, and different common like visualization, like a histogram, like pie chart and like a bar chart and stacked bar. So this you should know like when to use. And yeah, this kind of understanding should be there when it comes to data analysis and visualization. And when it comes to like modeling part, so there they won't ask like usually they ask like, do you know like what the model, basically what does it do? Like for example, like regression, say for classification logistic regression. So what does it exactly do? Like in the background, from the training data, how does it learn, and what all, is there any parameter? Is it a parametric model or a non-parametric model? So this kind of understanding of basic models you should have. So and in when it come to like deep learning and all, so you should know like basic neurons and like how does it work? How does it have, how does back propagation work? And like basic maths, gradients and all. So you should know what it is. And so those kind of understanding is must in the interview. Like they will ask, like as a foundation, they will ask. Then only they will go to your what all the project you did. So when it comes, yeah, projects, while talking about the project, whatever the projects you have done, so like they will go deep into it. Like for example, we have done a yeah, using like image transliteration project we have done. So it uses like object detection and like a translation using a deep learning. Like sorry. So like whatever you have done, so they will ask why. So for example, we have used YOLO version 3 for object detection. So we know like there are version 1 till version 4, 5 are there. So they will ask why did you use. So for that also you should have a answer, like a reasonable answer why you choose this model over this. So when it come to project, you should know like each and every thing you have done, why it's important why you did that. More than there is standard practice also, but from your data and specific to data, so you will apply some technique. So that should be there. Uh, yeah, and when it come to like database SQL and all, so you should know the basic queries and all. And also like, mostly if you are going for a data scientist or data analyst role, so usually you will extract, you will use the data. If it is a SQL database is there, so you should know that how to extract the data and how to like some basic like group by and all. How do you join different tables on these kind of, they might, in technical round, they even ask for the syntax of like how do you do the joins. And also when it even in uh, yeah, even in data analysis, they will ask you to open any data sets and in front of them do the like some in Python, using pandas or in NumPy or anything. How do you take this, mean or mode, or like or even they will ask to visualize, in front of them, just visualize this column, what is the pattern of it. That is also there. So yeah, so just prepare, whatever the project, be thorough with it, and also whatever your skills you are highlighting in your CV. So be like proficient in whatever the skills you mentioned there. That is very important. Yes.
So do you use SQL on a daily basis now when you're working?
SQL, no, we don't use it. Like we receive the data in like we handle like around 1.8 2 GB data we receive. So it's in CSV format. So we use Python and R to like take the data. They give like it is coming from SQL database. So like
Okay.
client will export their data like SQL table and then give us. So, but we use Python and R only to like do the analysis and the data preparation and all. We use Python and R.
Okay. Any visualization tools that you all use, or you do it in Python, Matplotlib? How is it?
Python, mainly in R, we generate the plots. And also in R only, like we have this dashboard is there in R. So for that also, this R Shiny and all, we deploy it and give the
Right.
end link. Yes.
Okay. Other participants, you would like to ask anything? Please open up. Okay, nobody's. Some of them are means new batches are there. Yeah, Tejas, you want to ask anything?
Hi, sir. Pratik this side.
Yeah,
Am I
hi,
audible?
Pratik. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yes, sir. I want to ask, like, what kind of cloud technologies that you are using, and as freshers, what technologies we are expected to know before our interviews?
Uh, okay, so that depends on the company also. We are using like AWS services are there, but I'm not directly using that. I will prepare the code and data and share it with the development team. So like cloud services, in AWS, you will get a free account and you can you're on free some limit is there, but you will get to use you can virtual engine you can start in AWS and use. So like AWS we are using, but other than that I'm not directly using any cloud service.
Okay,
But
sir.
it is better, there only documentation and everything is there. Like if you just as a hobby, like just to go through their documentation, and
Hmm.
you can get familiar with one of the cloud service. So for some companies, like they ask they have this their cloud services. So if you are comfortable with using virtual machines and all, so it will
Yeah.
be better through terminal and all if you are comfortable using it. So then they will prefer yeah. For in my case, I'm not directly involved in any using any cloud services.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Tejas. Yes.
Sir, as you said, you use R sometimes instead of Python. Is it necessary to learn both of these languages, like R and Python?
Yeah, actually, when I was giving my interview, like I was good at Python, but R only basics I know. So like I only know how to use a Shiny app to deploy and all, but not that much. But one of the either Python or R you should be good with. I mean data to have load data and get insights from it and make report in Python or R. So either one you should be expert in it. When it comes to data analysis, you should be and modeling. So I was really only know the basics, but now after start working in R, now I'm getting better at.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Hello, ma'am. Nitesh this side.
Yeah.
So, So my question is, how many projects ideally we should do before facing interview?
Hello.
Yes,
How many projects?
yes,
Okay,
ideally we should do.
here in there is no like fixed number, like at least like in machine learning one or two project, and because various companies will come for the placement drive, right? So their requirements will be different. So like keep it like at least one or two projects in machine learning, like classification and regression, one or two. And also like if you are like interested in time series, that kind of time series, one example, and one project, and deep learning also one or two, like related to image classification or text classification, something like that. So like that you can yeah, I mean in your resume you can mention like 2 to 3, like that kind of project, at least 3, I think, like that will be better, like I mean because as a fresher you don't know, like I mean which this thing you will be working on, right? So keep it in like and those projects be like you should know like each and everything about it, and please keep the like code and all in the GitHub repository, where that I mean there were like one of my like friends in Aegis, like uh, during interview they asked to show the code and explain and all. So for that, keep it in GitHub, the code whatever you use.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else would like to ask anything to Vaisakh?
Hi, sir. Pratik this side again. Sir, are we expected to know about some like ML ops also, like to deploy models, or just we use traditional ways only to deploy our models?
Uh, ML ops, and I mean I just attend some like when some like seminar and all to know about it, but like I haven't used, I mean during the interview times, I mean I didn't get any question related to that, maybe because of like that kind of roles were not there, I mean for those companies I attended. It
Yes,
is
sir.
better to know the life cycle, I mean if
Mhm.
somebody, I mean ask about like the entire life cycle, so those kind of knowledge, it will be better. So
Yes, sir.
tool and all I haven't used in.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
No, ma'am. No questions.
Okay.
My side.
Okay then. On behalf of Aegis School of Data Science, I would like to thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience. Thank you, Vaisakh. Thank you so much. It was nice hearing from you.